I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Alright. Also, yeah, mount speed increased. All good things. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Brygarn. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Okay, so yeah, we have to head back home. Tell report of the commander about the good news that we defeated Titan and relinquished, defeated, destroyed. So I have made my return. It is good to see you, Corporal Mistral. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there could be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are our heroes. Suffice to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Corporal. Yay! Little claps. Brygarn, this is Minfilia. Istiola informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Istiola emerged from Ogmoro unscathed. About that. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be waiting for your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Yay, we get to go back to the Waking Sands. We get to see everybody again. Woo! I think like as soon as I get to level 50, I think that's where they cap you before you can like go any further. Huh? What the fuck? Minfilia? What happened here? Oh God. What happened to everybody? This one is glad. Walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further! We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender. Denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Walking one Minfilia. Ask this one to... In case walking one returned, this one was to say at church in Eastern Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect walking one Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Damn it. God damn it. They take Minfilia. You murdered the members. They will pay. Also, nice fucking roundhouse kick she did to the sylph. I was like muted. I was like, wow, that was a nice fucking roundhouse kick she did. Or a nice Shadow the Hedgehog did. But enough jokes aside, they will pay for what they came here. They were looking for me, and I was on my way there. Like, I would have been there in seconds had I not teleported. Or had I teleported. I know where this is going to, actually. I remember going to the church. Seeks shelter at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Oh, so wait, every single member there is dead. Like, oh. Nice. Well, whatever happened to Istula and Thancred and Urianger and Papalimo? What happened to those guys? Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Oh. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Called down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. No, I say curse them. The crimes of which you speak are grave, yet I cannot do that which you ask of me. Be assured, however, that the gods see all. And if you would ask them for anything, let it be justice, not vengeance. Oh. The wild roses are dead. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Yeah, that's the correct answer. I don't know why they made you have a choice here. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You must stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the selfsame service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquez, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. Is that... Wait. Isn't that Sid? I probably spoiled myself way too fast. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquez. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquez is a survival of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not awakened him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. No, that is Sid, I can tell. I've seen enough of this game. No, I actually spoiled myself here. Good lord. Whatever, this is not a... I can't believe I'd be backseating myself on this. That actually looks like Sid. Marquez, I want you to look after Brygon. Do you understand? Yes, father. God damn you, why? I didn't think you'd show up here. Those who wait. You can't take it with you. Oh, I got a Weckman coffer for this. How much of inventory space do I have? Oh, still good. Excuse me, Bygone. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. I mean, if I was actually being a goldsmith, I could do that. But we have to go to the camp and see who we can talk to. I can't believe I fucking spoiled myself on that. It's like, I can literally see who that is underneath that cloak. And it's bothering me. Like, I've seen too much of that face. And I've seen too much of how Amanda and Carly play this game. A ballpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Thou's balls! I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. We literally just paid him in full coin. Have you brought the tools I requested? All right, here you go. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. I repaired the device easily. This sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands. My hands. They moved with a mind of their own. Deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt of uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Brygon. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Eluned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best that it be returned to him. Do you think perhaps that he has amnesia? Could be. I probably read it up about it somewhere. Good morrow to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Well, you should at least give him a proper burial first. You're just putting him on the ground like that? Bugs are gonna get into his ears. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap there are more common in Garlemald. I have given to understand that its cities are fulfilled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquez said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But Mayhap importantly, how did Marquez manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I wonder. Bringing out the dead. I recognize you now, Brygarn. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Speak with the merchant outside of the Waking Sands. Ugh. Oh dear. So I can see now that the Garleans is the name of the antagonist team. So you're one that survived? Eh? You don't look like one of them church fellas. No, that'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell ya. Goddamn Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, I ain't seen you around here afore. Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. Oh. God damn it. I can even see the sylph one. Oh. Oh, this is terrible. Are you seeing this, little bean? This is a massacre. I can't believe I'm seeing the sylph one. She was so innocent. Carry the corpses to the carriage. Yeah, what happened to the Lullafell one that introduced me to the Scions? I'm sure I'll remember in time. What happened to the big fella? Forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip? What if I was a Lullafell and he said that to me? I was like, dude, I probably weigh the size of an inkling. 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. I do have to get the rest of them. Oh, brother. This is horrible. Like, I can't believe we're doing a main story quest where we're just tossing these people away. Well, that's all of them. So the Waking Sands is no more. The hidden Scions of the Seventh Dawn is probably no more because of the Garleans. I mean, we have to find the survivors. Come on, come on. Let's finish this before I die of old age. Oh, it even specifies as Noroxia's corpse. Are you... Oh. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Oh my god. This is This is horrible. I'm still, like, a bit horrified. You still have him out here. Like, do you not have someone to dig a hole? Diggy hole? I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you've found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not too long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the sylphs of the Little Solace. We have to go to them and tell them the bad news? It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with sylphic traditions. We have to go to the Little Solace and Black Shroud. I remember we helped out those people. Oh. I'm in pain. Oh, this hurts. This is so sad. Of course it had to be raining too. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta talk like them again, don't we? Another pink bean. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I got bad news. Neuroxia! But this one does not understand. Comuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuroxia! How did this happen? Explain everything to this once, at once. So not only Neuroxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuroxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuroxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuroxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuroxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuroxia home, Walking One. These ones only wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying One these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones will not have Neuroxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. When that time comes, I would love to see that happen. We will pay vengeance to the Garleans that killed us all. we're back. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take rest and set aside your burdens for now, Brygarn. I wish I could. Oh my god. I wish I could. Eyes on me. I am not imagining it, Brygarn. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Okay. Search outside for unseen observers. Take it I have to go here. Oh. Oh. There was a frickin' intruder. You have come back for more, huh? Oh, you little bastard. They come back for more. Holy shit. I did not think they'd follow us. Oh, ow. God damn it. They fucking followed us. All the way to the church. We have to get out of here. This church is not safe anymore. You were attacked? Weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want from me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. I was gonna say, why don't you tell him right here? You're right next to him. Heavens forfend. That such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? I did get his sword. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquez was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Right, we should. Alfie, no.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
I was right. Why did I... I mean, when you really think about it, when you look at him in the late game, the goggles throw you off.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Ah, there he is.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
And just like that, Sid has finally entered the game. One of the most iconic characters, one of the most recurring characters in Final Fantasy history. His real name is Sid Nan Garland. His voice actor in A Realm Reborn is Grant George. He is a voice actor known for voicing Shinjiro Aragaki, Shuichi Saihara, and Lancer Daramuid. Wow. Big name. Let me see some other roles he's been in. Oh, wait. Never mind. Sigurd from Fire Emblem Engage. I was like, is that Three Houses? Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. There was a second One Punch Man? I'm just trying to go off of what I know. Oh, wow. He was the voice of N in that one Pokemon Generations short. The black and white one. I definitely know that one, but it seems like he's been in a lot of like anime type shows and video games like One Punch, Persona, Kill la Kill, Hunter x Hunter, Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem. Actually, if I do know, I think Sigurd is probably in Three Houses. Yeah, no, the majority of this voice actor is that he's done a lot of like Persona, Marvel, a lot of anime stuff, and that's it. Apparently he's big in that, like both Naruto, Persona, and Marvel, and including this. And we'll have to know about all the voice actors when Heaven Sword starts, because they're going to be definitely different. But yeah, now we get to see his true self, which he is handsome as fuck. He who waited behind. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Brygon. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the Final Fight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the Calamity. Much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlements to Korthus. Mayhap the serpents stationed there have records of the elements that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Brygon. Alright. So I think now they actually want us to go to this next area, which is Korthus here. Like, I feel like we would have been through that at some point during our warrior quests. But I don't think that would have happened until now. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needed to refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago. Clearly bound for Korthus. What became of it after that I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifart at Florentil's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. No, we pretty much do need it. I'm wondering if it's gonna give us like some ultimate travel, unless it's only for like main quest ideas. Like, there's always a time in Final Fantasy history where you get to take control of an airship, where you get to travel anywhere you want. And this is going to be that time. You have come in search for a Vortfart? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snow came to Korthas. What exactly is this about? The final fight of the Enterprise, or the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. All right. Cold reception. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano. Nigh on 5 years ago, I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I had ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Korthas. The astrologicans at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you'll need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. Oh, pardon. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you, should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Well, I think lucky for us, we already have access to Korthas, so now they actually want us to travel to this place in the Central Highlands. So yeah, I guess this would have been the part where you would actually go into new territory while in search for an airship, which I've already been through because I can't get enough of exploration. Ludovois. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha, how absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The holy see of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. I see how it is. Probably just need a linen robe. So you won't tell us, huh? The unending war. Alone have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We are stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare as is mine. It's over this way. I could even like bring out my chocobo with me if I want, but how low of level are they gonna be? Yeah, it's like level 35. I'm probably like way too high for this. But I did it again. Companion. I just have to easily click it. There we go. Here we go, buddies. Fresh meat for the taking. There we go. Excuse me, my good sir. I think you need some aid. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Alright, that's good enough. We helped out your little friend here, so you should be able to help us. I like how it was like pouring like on and off most of the day, but now it's like immediately shining. Like the sun is just beaming out there, like it just came out of the clouds. That's crazy. Crazy weather we're having. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition. But that does not mean we are without humility. Oh wait, I do obtain Gil. What? Since when was I gaining Gil? Was it from... Oh, was it from the humans? Was it from like human enemies that they give you money? Oh. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. All right, fair enough. Hello, I'd like to come in now. Hey. Nice hat you got there. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records, which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers looking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Foromort up above. You would have to cue in the observatorium music in Majora's Mask. This would probably be much better music for that. My bad. Well, of course they don't want to... Oh, God. I can't believe I lived. Wait, can you actually not die of fall damage? hang on a minute. That needs to be tested. I'm probably sure someone out there is saying, like, no, you cannot die of fall damage. I was at literally 1 when that happened, too. Well, it's no wonder, like, they wouldn't want to help us. Like, look at their goofy hats. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what is it you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spats between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship, of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Formort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Galame, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Corthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Corthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. You know what? That's totally fine. If you can't do that, then so be it. But maybe someone else can. Men of Honor. You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could not conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out his astrologian, if you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Goodness. Oh wow, he's all the way over there. All right. Well, pray that I don't die from this. Hey! Oh, wait. Thought I saw. Hey! Oh. Ow. Okay, I didn't die. Good. Oh, there he is. Let me just get off my chocobo. An establishing astrologian. What a relief to see someone other than that goddamn Birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away. But they returned far quicker than anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait. Who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durindir cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Okay, I guess he didn't take the memo. Time to return.